Alright, I've just finished butting the hull together, and all a butt is get a piece of plywood, cut it so it's about that size. Doesn't have to be that accurate. Mix your epoxy up. Epoxy is real toxic. Make sure you got thick gloves on, rubber gloves, respirator, safety glasses. Make sure you don't get any on your skin. Just mix it up, put it on both sides. Push it down on the concrete. Make sure it's on something hard and flat, and then just put a couple of bricks on the plate for weight to clamp it down. And when you put it on the concrete, make sure you put a bit of paper under it, so the epoxy that seeps through doesn't stick to the floor. I just had it on concrete, and it took about an hour to get all four off, the floor and the two sides. Yeah, chiseling ain't fun. And you'll get epoxy seeping out the sides like that. To get rid of that, you just get a chisel and rub up against it, and it'll just all peel off. Then get a Stanley knife and cut down, and it'll come off. Then give everything a nice big sand, and now she's ready for stitching. I'll start stitching her tomorrow probably. Yep, cool. Alright, we're just about to start marking out for the stitching. I've marked a line that far out. It's probably about 10mm. Using this caliper I made up, just welding rod and a pencil zip to it. And I'll just go around all the sheets. So then I'll know how far in I got to drill when I got to stitch it all. Okay, now I've just made up a little compass thing. Just start in the intersection and mark down, and that'll give you a cross point. So that's where we're going to drill when we're finished. Alright, I've marked out all the hull with my little compass. I'm going to come around and drill them all now. I'll probably use about a 5mm bit. Not really that important. Just a nice snug fit for your zip ties. And I'll just use the next size up zip ties than what's on the compass thing I made. Make sure you sharpen the point, and go from an intersection and then work your way down, and make sure all the sides you start from the same end on both sides and on the floor as well. And yeah, that way it'll all line up and it'll be fine and dandy. Okay, I've just finished drilling them. When you drill them, make sure you drill them from the outside. Don't drill them the way I drilled them. I drilled them from the inside, thinking it'd be easier because I wouldn't mark the outside. But it turns out it just makes the outside split. So always drill from the outside, I know now, and then just rub the pencil marks off. I'll just clamp these sheets down to the other sheets, the other piece of floor on the other side, with some double-sided tape, and then drill through. That way I don't need to mark out again. And yeah, I'll do that tomorrow.